Hello, students. For our current wind energy project, we need to develop a hub for 3D print. So I'm going to create a new document and show you how to create a hub within Onshape. So this hub is part of our wind energy project, and each group will need to develop their own design. I'm going to show you how to go about that. So this isn't a perfect example. This is just an example of a hub. So I'm going to sketch. I'm going to select the front view, and I'm going to go to the front view. And let's say I draw a circular hub. I'll start with a circle, and I'll then dimension it. The hub doesn't need to be very big. I'm going to draw this one at 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to finish this first sketch and do an extrusion. My extrusion will be, in this case, 3/4 of an inch. Now, this shouldn't be new to anybody, but the following information would be. I'm going to hide a few of my work planes, my front and my right work plane, and then I'm going to offset this top work plane so it's at the very top of this circle, or at the northern quadrant. I do that by using the plane tool, which is here, and then inside the plane tool, I want to select offset, which is generally the first selection. I select my plane I want to offset, and it's going in the upwards direction right now. And I need to offset that half the distance or half the diameter of that circle. So it would be, in this case, 0.75. I hit that green check mark, and now I have the plane at the very top quadrant of that circle. My next step would be to hide this top work plane, and then I can sketch upon the newly created work plane. So to do that, I sketch here and go to the top view. I then am going to develop some type of a pattern, whether it's a circle for a dowel or a rectangle for a popsicle stick. I need to put at the top end of this hub. In this case, I'll just quickly draw a circle, make sure it's centered upon that cylinder, and I'll make this 1/4 of an inch, so 0.25. I can then, and I don't have it completely centered in there, so I could dimension it here, and it would have to be 0.375 to be centered. I'm going to finish that sketch, and the final two steps would be an extrusion here. It needs to remove material. You decide how far down. I'll go 1/4 of an inch down in this case. And then finally, the last bit of new learning would be here. Go to Circular Pattern Tool, select the feature pattern, and select the actual feature. The last selection, axis of pattern, should be this front circle. And then how many instances you want. In this case, I'll put in 6. You hit the green check mark, and you can see that we've circular patterned that first feature, and now we're ready for 6 blades to be put in place. So everybody in class will be expected to do a hub example that looks like this, and you'll have to show me your work within Onshape. Thank you.